I gotta tell you, when I walked into the CGR mailroom this morning, there was a hint of magic in the air. I was expecting good things, but as I opened an inconspicuous manila envelope addressed to CGR Undertow, I wasn't expecting this. This bright light suddenly burst from the package while choirs of angels sang a f***ing hymn, and either I was hallucinating from excessive excitement or the cartridge inside literally levitated into my hands. It's kind of blurry now, but when I came to, there it was in my hand, a copy of none other than Wolverine Adamantium Rage. I mean, wow. Just, wow. There have been some awful licensed video games over the years, but this one, man, this one is awful on a spectacular level. I'm honestly not sure where I'd rank it among the all-time worst, but I do know Wolverine Adamantium Rage deserves either dishonorable mention or a flush straight down the toilet. Released in 1994 for the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, Adamantium Rage is an action platform game in the vein of other X-Men games of that generation. Playing as the X-Men icon Wolverine, you set out to uncover the secrets of your past, where you came from, why spikes shoot out of your knuckles, you know, questions about their past to which everyone deserves answers. Now, if you've played any of the X-Men games of this period, you'll be familiar with what's going on in Adamantium Rage. Wolverine has to make his way through the levels by platforming and beating up bad guys, which is standard operating procedure for these 16-bit X-Men games. But there are a few things that set Adamantium Rage apart from the others, hence the blinding light and inexplicable choir of angels. For the sake of X-Men fans, and my own sanity, let's start with the positives. This was one of the first video games to include a regenerative health system, a convention now prevalent throughout the entire industry. And quite fittingly, the concept was based on Wolverine's mutant ability to heal himself over time. It was built into Adamantium Rage as a way to give this Wolverine-focused game a more Wolverine feel, along with a more diverse moveset. See, what'd I tell you? This game is historic. It's just historic for mostly bad reasons. In fact, honestly, I didn't even notice my health was regenerating because I was so engrossed by how truly terrible this game is. It's almost captivatingly horrendous. This is some of the very worst game design I've ever seen, which makes the fact that this game actually kind of innovated all the more interesting and, frankly, paradoxical. That one good idea was just wrapped in a complete black hole of ideas. In fact, the levels are so bad, the combat is so broken, and the game overall is so frustrating, it actually negates that one thing the game does well. I mean, regenerating health and cool attacks aren't that important when the enemies you're using them against are virtually unbeatable, and the levels you're using them in are almost indecipherable. Honestly, if you can get through even the first level of this game, congratulations, your ability to withstand inhuman torture may in fact make you yourself a mutant. I really mean this. We have to thank Everardo from Texas for sending this one. I've always wanted to experience this game for myself, and having finally done so, I can tell you it was absolutely not worth the wait. And not only that, Everardo sent the Mega Drive version, which is even worse than the Super Nintendo version because you're on a timer, and when time's up, this little robot girl named LZD finds you and literally destroys you. Talk about a kiss of death. I mean, this is really all you need to know about Wolverine Adamantium Rage.